Hello everyone, and welcome to Dublin. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveller, there's something truly magical about arriving in this vibrant city. Dublin is a place where history and modern life blend seamlessly, where every street corner has a story, and where the people are as warm as a freshly poured cup of Irish tea. Now I know what you're thinking. Graham, what would a chatty queen like yourself know about Dublin? Well, let me tell you, I've spent countless days and nights exploring every nook and cranny of this city, chatting with locals and soaking up the unique atmosphere that makes Dublin so special. The people here are famously friendly, always ready with a joke, a story, or a helping hand, and you'll feel right at home from the moment you arrive. Well, my dears, more than you might think. I've spent many a hilarious night in this fair city, and let me tell you, Dublin is an absolute gem. The nightlife here is legendary. Whether you're sipping a pint in a cosy pub or dancing the night away in the lively Temple Bar district, there's never a dull moment. The laughter spills out onto the cobblestone streets, and the energy is simply infectious. From those charming pubs with music that'll make your heart sing, to spontaneous sing-alongs and toe-tapping traditional tunes, Dublin's music scene is the heartbeat of the city. Step inside any pub and you'll find musicians playing their hearts out, creating an atmosphere that's both electric and intimate. It's impossible not to get swept up in the joy of it all. And let's not forget the history. Dublin is absolutely drenched in intrigue, with centuries-old castles, grand cathedrals and winding streets that have witnessed everything from Viking invasions to literary revolutions. Every building has a tale to tell, and every landmark invites you to step back in time and imagine the stories that shaped this incredible city. So, pack your blarney and your best crack-having attitude, because we're about to unlock the secrets of Dublin, darling. Get ready for an adventure filled with laughter, music, history, and unforgettable moments. Dublin is waiting to welcome you with open arms. Let's dive in and discover what makes this city truly one of a kind. Right, let's get practical, shall we? First things first, you'll be needing a leap card. Think of it as your golden ticket to whizzing around Dublin like a local. Buses, trams, the Dart, it's all there at your fingertips. And the best part? It's cheaper than buying individual tickets. Trust me, your wallet will thank you, and you can spend those extra euros on a cheeky pint later. Now, you can't come to Dublin without a trip to the Guinness Storehouse, can you? It's practically illegal. But a word to the wise, my friends. Book your tickets online and in advance. This place is popular, darling, and you don't want to be left out in the cold with a hankering for a pint of the black stuff. Oh, and do try to snag a spot at the rooftop bar. The views? Absolutely divine. Now listen, Temple Bar is iconic, I'll grant you that. It's the first place most people think of when they picture a night out in Dublin. The cobblestone streets, the bright red pub fronts, and the lively music drifting out onto the street. There's no denying it has a certain magic, especially if you're visiting for the first time. But between you and me, it's a bit of a tourist trap, isn't it? The crowds can be overwhelming, especially on weekends, and you'll find yourself shoulder to shoulder with visitors from all over the world. It's a fun place to see, but it's not where you'll find the real Dublin spirit. The prices are higher, the crowds are bigger, and frankly, you won't find many Dubliners propping up the bar. Most locals tend to steer clear, preferring to leave Temple Bar to the tourists. If you're hoping to strike up a conversation with a true Dubliner, you might be out of luck here. Even the bartenders will tell you, it's rare to see a familiar local face. For a more authentic experience, head to Camden Street or Capel Street. These are the places where Dubliners actually go to unwind after work, catch up with friends, and enjoy a proper pint. The atmosphere is more relaxed, the crowds are friendlier, and you'll get a real sense of the city's character. You'll find pubs bursting with character, live music that'll make your heart sing, and a genuine sense of community. Whether it's a traditional Irish band playing in the corner or a spontaneous sing-along, the energy is infectious. These are the places where stories are shared, laughter fills the air, and you can truly feel the heartbeat of Dublin. And most importantly, prices that won't make your eyes water. You can actually enjoy a few rounds without breaking the bank, and you'll be surrounded by locals who are always up for a chat. So if you want to experience Dublin like a true insider, skip the tourist traps and follow the locals. You'll be glad you did. Let's talk about the weather, shall we? Dublin's weather is like a Ryan Gosling film, unpredictable, exciting, and occasionally makes you want to cry. One minute it's sunshine and rainbows, the next it's throwing buckets down. So pack layers, my friends, and always have a raincoat handy. Trust me, you'll be thanking me later. Now listen up, culture vultures. Dublin is bursting with incredible museums, and the best part? Many of them are absolutely free. The National Museum, the National Gallery, the Chester Beatty Library, all free, all fabulous. You can soak up all that history and art without spending a single euro. You can thank me later. Dublin is a city best explored on foot, darling. Ditch the taxis and buses and wander those charming streets. You never know what hidden gems you might stumble upon. A quirky little shop, a secret garden, or maybe even Colin Farrell popping out for a pint of milk. You never know. Now let's talk about the important things in life. Food, glorious food. When in Dublin, you have to try a hearty Irish stew, a plate of boxty, potato pancakes, darling, a creamy seafood chowder, and don't even get me started on the brown soda bread with lashings of butter. It's enough to make a grown man weep. Want to know all the juicy gossip and history of Dublin? Then a free walking tour is a must. You'll get the inside scoop from a local, discover hidden gems, and have a right good laugh along the way. And of course, a little tip for the guide is always appreciated, darling. They've got to eat too, you know. Now, one thing to keep in mind about Dublin is that the pubs tend to close a bit earlier than you might be used to. So if you're planning a big night out, check the closing times in advance, or you might just find yourself out on your ear. And finally, if you fancy a little escape from the city, hop on the Dart and take a day trip to Howth. This charming seaside village is just a short train ride away and offers stunning coastal walks, delicious fish and chips, and a breath of fresh sea air. Just be sure to pack a windbreaker, darling. It can get a bit breezy. So there you have it, my dears. Our whirlwind adventure through Dublin has come to an end, but the memories we've made will last a lifetime. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveller, Dublin has a way of making everyone feel right at home. Dublin is a city that will steal your heart with its charm, history, and that undeniable Irish spirit. Every street tells a story, from the cobblestone lanes to the grand Georgian squares, and every local you meet has a tale to share. From those cozy pubs filled with music and laughter to the stunning architecture that lines the streets, there's a warmth here that's impossible to ignore. The sound of traditional Irish music drifting from a pub, the clink of glasses, and the friendly banter make every evening unforgettable. And let's not forget the hidden gems around every corner. Quirky shops, vibrant street art, and those famous colourful doors that make every stroll an adventure. Dublin invites you to wander, to get lost, and to discover something new each time you visit. Whether you're gazing out over the River Liffey at sunset or soaking in the city's energy from a bustling cafe, Dublin is an experience you won't soon forget. The city's magic lingers long after you've left, calling you back for more. If you loved exploring with me, don't forget to subscribe to Voyager's Guide for more insider tips, hidden spots, and travel inspiration for Dublin and beyond. There's so much more to see, and I can't wait to share it all with you. And be sure to share your favourite Irish moments in the comments below. Whether it's a story from your own travels or a place you dream of visiting. Until next time, Slaint! Here's to more adventures, more memories, and more reasons to fall in love with Dublin.